So I made this the other day. It's just out of a bit of scrap I had from making the chef knife. So it's AEBL and G10. So G10 liners, G10 pins, G10 handle material. It wasn't big enough to make a chef knife, so I just thought I would make this and just kind of went with it to see where it would go. So I'm just gonna now give it a little testy, see how it goes on a pork chop. Yeah, kind of interested in seeing how it performed really. My caretaker's actually said he quite likes the shape and hinted that he'd quite like to have one himself, so I grabbed another piece of steel today, probably enough to make 4, and it's a bit different. See, it's got several kind of things going on. So it's got a recurve down there, a bit like what you might find on a cookery. Straight bit there, a straight bit there, tip there, thumb ramp there, curved, good shaped handle. Not entirely my own design. I kind of seen these around and kind of based it on that, but I was just interested to see essentially what this steel would perform like, because I have finished off one of the chef knives I was making. It's for a customer, so I can't really test it myself. I've got another couple which I'm making and I get a chance to test that, but this is the same steel, and so I'm really just kind of interested to see what it can do. Yeah, I've got to say, pretty happy with it so far. Yeah, it's an interesting beastie, that's for sure. So this is AEBL, as I mentioned, 3mm stock, G10 handle. I heat treated this myself. I didn't really put any effort into polishing this one. I just kind of wanted to get it out because I wanted to test it first at the kitchen, and then I kind of want to put the steel through its paces, beating some stuff up and chopping some stuff and hacking into wood and stuff, just seeing essentially if it will handle the jandle essentially. AEBL of course has got a very good reputation. It was well, it still is used mostly in razor blades. So any of you who shave, be it face or legs or underarms or any other place, probably have used the steel. It's a stainless, rust resistant. Anything will rust more or less, well some won't, but pretty much anything will. Especially in New Zealand conditions, I've found that the humidity here makes blades patina at least, if not rust outright. So I'm interested to see what this steel does, since it's supposed to be at least mostly stainless. It's got, I think, 13% chromium. AEBL of course has a few other things going for it. Forms very fine carbides. Now the other bit of steel that I've bought to make some more of these, if this one tends to be nice to use, is Nitro V, which essentially is AEBL with a little bit of nitrogen, hence the nitro, and a little bit of vanadium, hence the V. The vanadium doesn't do what vanadium normally does, which is add chromium carbides and make things tough. It's there purely for grain refinement, I believe. The nitrogen, of course, is there to inhibit rust. So I've only got a small percent of nitrogen, about possibly 11%, 0.11 or something like that, very little, hardly any, but the corrosion resistance of nitrogen is very good, so it'll make, essentially it's like adding another couple of points of chromium, so another 2% of chromium, but without running the risk of the chromium carbides forming. So yeah, it's interesting steel. Anyway, I've got enough to make 4 of those, and I've got some other stuff on the way, and I've got, of course, those 2 chef knives coming along. So yeah, just thought I'd give this a whirl, and so far I gotta say I like it. So yeah, I'll make one maybe for my caretaker. Like I said, he seems to be kind of keen on it, and then I'll probably polish them up a little bit more and give them a go at selling them, because it's got a few more tricks up its sleeve which I want to go to in more detail when I test it out. But for food prep, all good. Cheers guys, thank you.